what they wanted yesterday. Hope everybody woke up feeling blessed today. But there's a topic of interest right now. I did a segment on the New York State Attorney General and how she's under investigation federally for stealing. Everybody who joined in, salute to all y'all tapping in. Make sure you hit the like button, the subscribe button, the notification bell. Let you know every time I'm going live. Sponsored by Stack Chicken. If you ain't stacking chicken, something's missing. Now, the New York State Attorney General, I just found out again that she's not just harboring one family member that's on the run. She's harboring two. Now, as a family member who's not around a lot, you still know about what's going on with the family. And allegedly, the New York State Attorney General allegedly don't know what's going on with her family, which is kind of bugged out, right? How you the head of New York State Judicial and you got family members out here doing what they doing? Your niece's children court cases in North Carolina. You perceived yourself as the top dog who goes at anybody, including the President of the United States. I'm not taking sides because both of them are corrupt and funny. And at the end of the day, if it's going down like that, it's serious. How long has this been going on that you knew about, allegedly? How the New York State Attorney General don't know that her grandnieces are wanted. And not just that they're wanted, they're living in houses that you bought, you got loans for. So what happens when the top dog in the New York State judicial system is under all this scrutiny and they're picking and proving everything? I can't wait to see the press conference to hear what type of lies she gonna tell. Hit the like button, y'all. I don't deal with anything else but real life shit that's going on. This Attorney General, literally, without second thoughts or nothing, just bypassed the wrongful death of my little brother Kamal Flowers, who was executed maliciously by a police officer, and no action was taken. Not even an investigation was up. And now you want people to stand behind you and be behind you while you on trial, so to speak, for stealing. No remorse. What's good?
You do sneakers too?
Everything. Everything. I was in the elevator part. Pardon me, I was in the elevator. Pardon me, I was in the elevator. Now, the New York State Attorney General's under investigation for stealing, y'all. And I wonder what the situation is going to be. She deserved to be under investigation. What up, Daniel? She deserved to be under investigation. Because anytime you stealing, but you fighting crime, and you want to make sure that anybody that violates anything be held accountable. So why can't she be held accountable? Hit the like button, y'all. All y'all tapping in, man. Appreciate y'all for tapping in. Hit that like button. A lot going on out here. How they representing the judicial system, and they out here pulling scams. They out here doing illegal aiding and abetting. You're not supposed to be somebody in a position of power and you're abusing it. What's good for the criminal is good for the politician. What's good for the criminal is good for the politician. End that qualified immunity shit now. I encourage everybody to go to the DOJ.com and put in a comment or a review under the page and put hashtag end qualified immunity. For real, for real. Too many illegal offices and illegal politicians have the power, and they are using it. Check you later.
All right.
You out here abusing your power. But these are people who voted for these people. Y'all voted to put these people in seats to have this type of power. And then when they doing shit like this, y'all want to scrutinize them. Everybody of the colored race, and I don't know if some of them from the white race neither, y'all voted for Letitia James. So the last couple years, y'all did it for reasons. It wasn't for political reasons. It was race color reasons. Everybody say, and I see it a lot, anytime a black woman runs for office or anything, we the people, I'm saying we the people, I'm talking about colored people, we put these colored people in office thinking that they gonna change anything. All these politicians are puppets. They all do what they told. They don't get in office. See, the whole picture is, oh, we're gonna combat against illegal stuff. We're gonna fight corruption. We're gonna do all that extra shit, right? Went after Donald Trump. Went after Governor Cuomo, former Governor Cuomo. Y'all did a lot. Yes, ma'am. Y'all did a lot. And for you to be the top DOJ, we ain't even gonna say DOJ, excuse me. For you to be the top attorney in New York State, and allegedly you're committing bank fraud. They proven that your nieces, your grandnieces, are fugitives, wanted, on the run. What are you doing? What are you doing to take care of the matter? Because now you don't have too many options. You have options to get your motherfucking family out your place of residence and go occupy your shit, but it might be too late. But that's karma. Karma has a way Karma has a way of paying people back who want to be devilish. And the whole time, for the last 10, 15 years, you've been doing a whole lot of shit that needs questioning. Doing a whole lot of shit that needs questioning. And now that shit is up in the air, you want to act like it's vendetta. You want to act like that man Trump is doing this shit purposely. What did you expect from a person of his nature? I hope you didn't think that that man was just gonna let you breathe after you went so crazy to get him indicted, have him charged with shit, and then nothing. Green light, baby, you got it. Nothing happens. What's up, bro? Good? Good. I'll be right back. Yeah, I encourage everybody. And qualified immunity. And I hope this woman, if she's vindicated or if she's found guilty, she's going to meet her justice. She's going to meet her justice. That justice is not going to be right. How you stealing from the people? Literally stealing from the people, yo. And you think God don't like ugly? You think God like ugly? God don't like ugly, man. God don't like ugly, man. A lot of y'all people be out here acting up. A lot of y'all people be acting up. Y'all thinking it's a game. This shit ain't no game, yo. Ain't no game, yo. Who got time to be playing with people? I don't have no time to be playing with nobody. So when you do dirt, you get dirt. You're out here playing dirty, doing dirty shit, and y'all expect people to cover your back.
Hi.
What up?
I have to get Emma.
Who what?
She needs a ride to Verizon.
All right. You niggas is out here bugging. Ain't down with nothing. Police killed my motherfucking brother, and she didn't want to investigate the officer who killed my brother, and he was wrong, and I got all the evidence and proof to prove it. But she was pro-police, and now being pro-police got her in a situation. She in a situation now, she looking for rally, she looking for supporters. Nah, we not supporting what you doing. You're crooked. Yeah, they crooked. If she's crooked as the New York State Attorney General, then what you think is going down the line? It's a chain of command. She's not going to get in trouble by herself. A lot of people let her pass on a lot of things. They overlooked a lot of things. They tucked a lot of shit under the rug. And now she's on trial. Not really, but she's being investigated. She's under indictment. And I think they indicted her. Put a 1 in the comments if you know that they indicted her, or put a 2 in the comments if it's still alleged. But from what I got, she's harboring 2 of her nieces, her grandnieces that's on the run down south. And they won't be arrested if they don't step foot in North Carolina. Misdemeanor shit. One was wanted for grand larceny over $1,000. The other one got like 7, 8 charges. It's a whole bunch of shit. But you being the attorney general, you mean to tell me that you don't know nothing about nothing? Nobody gave you a phone call or nothing. You acting like ain't nothing going on. If you let your sister and your grandnieces stay in one of your homes in North Carolina that you put on paper that you was gonna occupy, and then you turning around charging people rent to stay in these places that you don't even stay in, that means you're doing illegal shit. Then you got family members on the run, and you're not even trying to step in and do nothing about it. You letting them be on the run, and you playing dumb to the situation. Now, what you gonna do? You gonna act like you don't know? You gonna tell everybody, "Oh, I don't know about that. I don't know nothing about that. Oh, I didn't see that. Oh, I didn't know they was on the run for their crimes or whatever have you." That's what you gonna say to the people? You didn't know? You up on them podiums and standing in front of them microphones giving them good ass rally speeches. You're not campaigning. You're crying out for help and supporters, and you're a woman. So y'all try to use the woman shit. Oh, women don't have that many rights. That's bullshit, because women got equal rights as men, because she is a New York State Attorney General. So we don't want to hear about that equal rights shit. We don't want to hear about, oh, I've been attacked. Men been attacked all their life. Men been attacked for shit that they didn't do. There's men out there that's being claimed as deadbeat fathers or abusive men, and knowing that's lies. There's women coalition groups that rally against shit like that. There's a lot of people out here calling men deadbeats and bad people and abusers. And there's a lot of women that abuse. There's a lot of women that are deadbeats. There are a lot of women that are finessing. Nowadays, you women are stealing more than the men are. Y'all can't go to jail. She's going to be indicted. She's going to go up in front of the fucking grand jury, and she's going to tell everything that she knows that's going on in the New York State office. I guarantee it. She's going to start exposing people and giving away information on people that people didn't know about. She's going to give away information on people that nobody knows about. That's how it always goes. It's always a deflection game. Nowadays, Americans don't want to take responsibility for the shit that they did. A lot of people in this country want to blame other people, other matters. Everybody wants the empathy and the sympathy. Everybody wants to go through that shit. Everybody be caught up in their own feelings. So now they feel like they got to do separate shit. They got to do certain shit. Did you call her? This shit is wicked. That's why you got to do your own research when it comes to this law shit. You can't just let them do anything to you. You can't let them just say anything, put up any type of charge or anything on you. You got to fight for what you know, man. A lot of people don't be moving right. Hey, what's the matter? What's the matter? What? Go ahead. Shut up. What up? Shut up. I'm waiting for Eric. Eric ain't answered his door. I ain't see him yet. He's supposed to be coming home today, and he owes me some money. I'm waiting to see him. That's why I'm outside. I'm outside. Niggas owe me money. I'm outside. They don't want me to do nothing violent to them. I'm chilling, man. This is what I do. not worried about what y'all got going on, or not worried about anything. I just know that this dirty ass New York State Attorney General should have did her job correctly, and now that karma's coming back to bite her ass. How many people is gonna motherfucking get brought down with you? We know you're not going by yourself, Letitia James. We know you know a lot of dirt and stuff that's going on because you went after former Governor Cuomo when that quote-unquote SA allegation and held over his head. You made sure that you put the light on his situation. You made sure that you put the light on President Trump's situation. And like I said, I'm not taking sides. What you fucking with? Right is right and what's wrong is wrong, B. You deserve everything that you got coming to you. Yes, Dread. Yes, Dread. Yes, man. Yes. Yes, boss. Everything. Everything you got coming to you, do you deserve? Crazy. And I'm dying laughing because you ignored my brother's murder. Hey, yo. Nigga, I'm sitting in the crib watching TV and the news, right? And the New York State Attorney General, the one that didn't want to investigate Kamal's murder,
she got
indicted.
Indicted, yeah. Yesterday.
Nah, but she's harboring her grandniece. Come to find out, she's harboring two of her grandnieces on the run from North Carolina.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, you doing too much.
Yeah, she's wild.
Doing too much, yeah?
Wow.
That's what happens.
Nah, let me take my jacket off.
Uh-huh.
She's wild.
Yeah, she's definitely wilding. That's what happens when people want to fuck around. Yeah, want to fuck around, right? Thinking shit is a joke. All that karma came back and bit her ass, that's all. You done caught that karma. That karma bug done came back and bit you. Now what? Now what you gonna say, Attorney General? What you gonna say? Yo, I gotta have my breakfast in the morning. If I ain't got my breakfast, it ain't right. I'm sitting here and just wondering how the fuck could somebody so corrupt get caught after all that time? All that time, guys. All that time. God don't like ugly. Yo, you got grubs?
Yeah, I got a little bit.
Yeah, man. And you know the funny thing about it is I know one of her grandnieces.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like I got a good rapport and a relationship with her grandniece, but at the end of the day, her grandniece tried to defend her for the reason why she ain't take my brother's case seriously. So now all that shit backfiring on her dumbass.
Yeah, that's crazy
You
though.
got caught stealing. How you get caught stealing? Wait, you fixed the loan for one crib, saying it was gonna be your primary crib, and then you take that low loan.
Well, afternoon, I'm about to say good morning.
Then you take that low loan, and then you go buy another house.
Yeah,
He was sleepwalking. Don't worry about it. He was out here sleepwalking early. Then you go buy another house with the loan money you get, and then you put your other grandniece that's on the run in the crib. How both of the cribs in VA you supposed to be living in, but you not living in? See, you thought you was gonna be slick like that and don't get caught up. You went after Donald Trump. You think Donald Trump wasn't gonna dig your whole life and history out the mud? You think Donald Trump wasn't gonna find all this shit, cousin? The feds know. The feds know, B. When they go digging for shit, they find shit, and usually they coming to get your stupid ass.
She's cooked.
Yeah, she cooked.
She's harboring fugitives too.
Yeah, man. If nothing happens, then you know it's some shit. Yeah, you know it's some shit. And believe it or not, she know what she know. Like, you've been the Attorney General of New York State for the last 8 to 10 years. You was in there for like you was in there for Obama's term.
Not only that though, with the
allegedly
with the hiding the fugitives though was crazy.
Yeah, because you the Attorney General.
You telling us information that you getting firsthand about whereabouts and all
Pop,
types
you
of
don't know
shit.
what's going on with your family?
Like, yeah,
Like,
like,
you don't know what's going on with your family in out of state?
that's cap.
Like, you don't know.
She got the call first.
Of course she did. You
You know
know
what I'm
why?
saying?
You know why? Because her same grandnieces probably used her name as a reference.
That's
Yo, my
yeah.
aunt is the New York State Attorney General. I'm telling you, when I went live in 2020 and was talking about this lady and how foul she was for not even looking at Kamal's case, me and her niece, me and her grandniece, the one, Nakia Thompson, that lived that got the 3 kids that live in the crib, the first one they was talking about.
Okay.
Me and her's chatting, and I'm like, yo, I didn't even know that was her aunt. I'm like, yo, the New York State Attorney General up here is on bullshit. She a black woman. Her name Letitia J. She was like, yo, Fab, that's my aunt. I said, well, your aunt ain't doing the shit right. Ain't doing her job right, because regardless, police involved shootings, you're supposed to investigate it. Whether you come up with a not guilty or a not plausible way to charge somebody, you still have to investigate. You don't even look at the paper. And in the C2 shit, that's when she took an initiative and said something in the news because she wanted to change her face. She was wrong for not looking at little bro shit. So she got to look at C2 shit, because probably at that time she was getting hot for what she was doing.
Yeah.
So she had to deflect it and make it look good. Allegedly, this is what's happening, bro. But at the end of the day,
Crazy.
nobody talks about it. Nobody talks about it. See, you got vloggers and vloggers out here that want to talk about Puff Daddy and the rap game and all this bullshit that's going on. But here it is. This woman's part of the judicial system of New York State.
Yeah, but at the same time, I realize with journalists, they got to answer to somebody too. They can't just go out.
At the end of the day, I'm
publish their own shit.
No, I'm covering the story though.
Yeah, no, but
I'm gonna bring it to my publisher. If they don't publish it, I'm gonna keep that file regardless.
No fact, and that's what they do. That's why when 5 years later come down and
niggas start coming out.
You like, wait, hell no. I'm like, yeah, nigga, these journalists been holding on to shit. It's just that the upper media people don't let that
they
shit
be
out.
threatening their careers,
Facts.
bro. You put this out and I'll end your career. I'll bring up all the dirt on you and end your career. And a lot of these journalists got
don't
dirt.
even be dirt. I have to make it look like you did some dirt, nigga.
That's how the government do.
You a clean cut motherfucker. Ain't never got arrested.
You're guilty until proven innocent. That's how it goes in this country. You're guilty till you proven innocent unless you're law enforcement.
Nah, nigga, you just straight guilty. They ain't even proving you innocent no more.
Yeah, unless you law enforcement. You gotta prove
yourself innocent.
That's why you gotta read a law book. That's why it's important for niggas to read law books and understand what's going on in this fucking country, because they changing shit every fucking week. Every week there's some new shit going on. No announcements. See, they hiding the secret wars that's happening. They not telling you about wars that's about to start and shit that's brewing up. They ain't telling nobody nothing. They just secretly doing this shit under the radar.
Nah, it's one of those, if you know, you know. If you don't know,
how you gonna know if you ain't a part of the government? We the people put these motherfuckers in their seats.
This is what I'm saying.
We put these niggas in their seats. So at the end of the day, people got to start requesting more transparency. Motherfuckers is doing it off of popularity. That woman became New York State Attorney General because she was a black woman. She might have had credentials, but it was more or less a popularity with her people. Her people put us as a race put her in office, and the women community put her in office. So at the end of the day, the only people that's defending and fighting back for her is the woman groups that she done been a part of or got attached to, or certain people she rubbed elbows with that's not gonna speak on this shit. You know what I mean? She's trying to make it look like Donald Trump is out for revenge on her. No, you did your job and you found that man guilty of certain shit and you got a civil suit out of the deal. Now, that was why that man was out of office. He came back into office purposely to get all y'all dirty, crooked motherfuckers out the way.
Out of there.
Because he ain't got no problems with discussing shit. He's telling everything.
That nigga's an open book.
He's telling everything. He already took the power seat. Everybody was talking about the U.S. and Russia, and U.S. and Russia was going through the bullshit, U.S. and Hamas and all this. You see, that was all propaganda because Trump and Putin met and they went and talked about shit. Now Putin is exposing everything about religion. Now the Hamas people supposedly let hostages go because of a conference, and the U.S. was a part of that shit. Like, everybody ain't doing that research, man. Niggas ain't looking at shit like that. Niggas see it in the news, they be like, oh, I bet.
Because it's the news.
No, I bet. No, look, I bet. It ain't happening over here. But now when the shit start getting close to home, niggas want to complain. Don't do that. You better do the research and understand what the fuck going on right now.
The funny thing is, niggas don't know what public news stands for. Like each letter, it's north, east, west, south.
Hello, hello. That's simple math, bro. It's a compass. The news covers everything, the whole world. So every point in the world it covers. So that's media covering every point in the world. So, and then they drawing up their own narratives and making you believe what they want you to believe. That's why you can't watch the television.
That's why it's called television.
Television. Tell lies with a vision.
Word.
They ain't gonna tell you all the truth, because if they tell you all the truth, they're exposing themselves. Look, after all the shit that was going on, now there's talk about the 9/11 shit, allegedly. Allegedly, the shit was blew up. They put explosives in it.
Nah, but nigga, from day one, niggas do that shit.
But why y'all convincing us? Y'all try to convince us, and they got.
No, they ain't tried.
Look, they got
convinced motherfuckers.
They got most of the world to believe that happened.
That Bin Laden is a criminal.
Like, and the real
whole
reason,
time, y'all niggas sponsoring Bin Laden.
and
Y'all niggas in debt with Bin Laden.
his family was going to school in America.
In America. Like
They went after that man because that man allegedly
he wasn't trying to sell the oil.
Allegedly, Bin Laden was a CIA.
No, he was their CIA, but he wasn't trying to give up the oil.
He realized that the country was trying to take over.
Oil. They were trying to be bullies. That's what they were. They were trying to bully his ass, and he wasn't going for it. Like, hold on, y'all niggas just came in on here. Y'all said this oil. Now y'all trying to go and get my premium oil.
His family was one of the richest people in the country.
Yeah.
Like, they was one of the richest tribes in the country. They had all the money. That's why the U.S. allowed them niggas to come to the U.S. on temporary visas, allegedly. And then when he didn't want to deal with nothing, they made it look like he bombed the Trade Center. He threw them planes in there. As soon as that shit happened, they rushed his family out of the United States because it was all over CNN.
Everybody knew
They had sheets up on the fences at all the places that his family was at, and they was rushing them niggas out of there. Allegedly. But we ain't gonna call it like that.
Yeah.
But you don't hear about nothing no more. You don't hear about nothing about that shit no more. There ain't no more Taliban. I thought Taliban was the worst motherfucking group of people that we was facing. Y'all made people believe that the Taliban was all this bad shit.
Word.
And now, after Bin Laden allegedly is dead, y'all niggas want to say the Taliban ain't no threat no more. Y'all didn't even show Bin Laden's body. Y'all killed the man at night and brought him to the sea at night. And how did y'all burn that man's body so fast?
Oh, they dropped that nigga in the ocean.
How did you do it? I mean, how did you
With
do
no
that
air.
with no footage, no coverage, or nothing? That was a decoy. They can't find that man.
That nigga still high.
Bro, that man had doubles, just like Saddam, just like all these other people. They had body doubles. They had 8 different people that resembled him, and they took some of his blood and put it in their shit. So when they killed this one, allegedly, they did the blood work, and they see that they drew his blood out of the body. But you ain't show the body. They said they burnt his body, cuz, and then put him out on the water. How you do that really fast like that? Where's your portable cremation center at?
Oh, and they ran in and sniped his ass. I don't know how they even burnt the nigga.
How they knew he was there?
Yeah.
That's my point. How they knew he was there? They've been following that man the whole time. How mysteriously they know he was in a mountain? Then they mysteriously
cave,
wait,
though.
but then you come out the cave and you hide it in just a random crib out in the middle of the country. You gonna leave the most secure area and come stay at a fucking area,
Regular house.
and they find you.
Regular house.
Get the fuck out of here, bro. The New York State Attorney General, though, she deserved this shit. Like, she deserved all the scrutiny she going through, whether she right or whether she wrong. She deserved it. It's about time they start exposing people like this, man. It don't matter if you sitting in a political chair, nigga. They doing it to everybody. They doing it to everybody. So you got to know what you know. If you don't know what you know, then you screwed. You know what I mean? It's basically what it is. Letitia James